Level 1, the outsider. Rain hits your windshield. You count 3 crumpled bills. Rent is overdue again. Your phone stays silent. You are 20 years old. You park outside a small social club in Brooklyn. 3 old men play cards near the window. Nobody notices you. That hurts more than being broke. Your father drives a sanitation truck. He earns $58,000 each year. He tells you honest work builds honest lives. You nod. You don't believe him anymore. You stack boxes during the day. You earn $18.25 an hour. Every Friday disappears into rent, gas, and groceries. You own 1 decent suit. You wear it twice each year. Then a neighborhood bookmaker notices you. He asks one simple question. Need extra cash? You say yes before thinking. At first it's harmless. You deliver envelopes. You watch parked cars. You remember faces. You never ask questions. You learn names. You learn streets. You learn silence. Each envelope pays $200. Each favor pays another $100. Suddenly you have cash. Real cash. More than your warehouse pays. You feel lucky. You are not lucky. Nobody gives free money. Every favor creates another favor. Every handshake becomes another promise. Every promise becomes another debt. Your mother notices new shoes. They cost $340. She smiles proudly. Your father says nothing. His silence follows you home. The men inside the club finally know your name. You spend months trying to earn that moment. You spend years wishing you never had. Level 2, the associate. Snow covers the sidewalk. You carry 2 envelopes. Your heart pounds anyway. You're 23 years old. Nobody calls you family. Not yet. You are an associate now. Close enough to profit. Far enough to disappear if something goes wrong. You collect gambling debts. You move untaxed cigarettes. You deliver cash between restaurants, construction sites, and private clubs. Cash counts faster than clocks. Monday brings $1,400. Wednesday brings $2,100. Saturday brings another $3,000. You have never held so much money. Neither has your bank account. You cannot explain where it comes from. You meet Vincent, a capo's oldest driver. His left hand shakes constantly. He fought 3 wars inside 1 city. He teaches strange lessons. Never be first. Never be last. Never be remembered. You repeat those rules every morning. You buy a black Cadillac. You buy Italian suits. You buy your mother a refrigerator she could never afford. She cries. Your father refuses the gift. He asks where the money came from. You change the subject. You think you're climbing. You're only being measured. Older men watch every decision. They test your patience. They test your loyalty. They test whether money changes you faster than fear. Your girlfriend notices something else. You cancel birthdays. You miss anniversaries. You answer midnight phone calls without complaint. She says you're disappearing. You promise things will slow down. They never do. One night Vincent finally looks at you differently. He says only 4 words. They're talking about you. For the first time. That feels even better than money. Level 3. The soldier. A candle burns quietly. 10 men watch you. The room smells like cigars. You are 26 years old. A saint's image rests inside your hands. Someone pricks your finger. Blood touches paper. The picture burns. You swear an oath. You are made. Everything changes. Nothing changes. You become a soldier in the family. Nobody can touch you without permission. Your status rises overnight. So do the expectations. Now you supervise bookmakers. You collect protection payments. You settle disputes before they become headlines. You carry respect. You also carry responsibility. Vincent congratulates you outside. He doesn't smile. He says made men die slower. You aren't sure whether that's good. You earn nearly $420,000 this year. Almost none appears on paper. Restaurants greet you by name. Nightclubs hold your table. People stop arguing when you enter. It feels powerful. It feels temporary. You marry your longtime girlfriend that summer. 200 guests attend. Your father comes. He shakes your hand. He never hugs you. 3 months later your wife tells you she's pregnant. For one afternoon, you imagine leaving everything behind. Then your phone rings. A captain needs you immediately. You leave dinner untouched. You leave your wife crying. You leave your old life behind without noticing. You learn power. You learn obedience. You learn there is no difference anymore. The oath burns away with the paper. Its consequences never do. Level 4. The Earner. A thick envelope lands on your desk. It holds $48,000. You count it twice. You are 29 years old. Nobody congratulates you. They simply expect more. You become one of the family's top earners. Sports betting. Construction contracts. Union connections. Every operation flows through your hands before reaching the captain. Money changes direction. It no longer comes to you. It moves because of you. You oversee 12 associates. 4 made men answer your calls. Every Friday you kick up nearly $120,000 to your capo. He never thanks you. He only asks one question. Can you do better? You always answer yes. You buy a 5-bedroom house in Westchester for $1.3 million. Your wife decorates the nursery. Your son takes his first steps across hardwood floors you barely notice. You miss them. Again. Your rival appears. His name is Carlo Moretti. He earns faster than anyone. He smiles too easily. He remembers every mistake you make. Competition keeps you sharp. Competition also keeps you awake. You sleep 5 hours each night. Coffee replaces breakfast. Cigars replace dinner. Your blood pressure climbs to 148/96. You ignore it. Success feels permanent. It has never been less secure. Federal agents begin parking across your street. They photograph your visitors. They follow your Cadillac. Your wife notices first. She asks if you're in danger. You kiss her forehead. You lie. The money keeps growing. So does the distance between your front door and everything waiting outside it. Level 5. The Caporegime. Morning sunlight fills your office. 6 captains wait outside. You are 34 years old. Nobody interrupts you now. You are the interruption. Your promotion to Caporegime places nearly 30 men under your command. Soldiers, associates, drivers, collectors. Every problem reaches your desk before anyone else's. Leadership sounds impressive. Leadership feels heavy. You settle disputes over gambling territories. You negotiate construction contracts worth $18 million. You decide who earns. You decide who loses. Sometimes, you decide who disappears. Vincent retires that spring. His hands shake worse now. Before leaving, he gives you one piece of advice. Never mistake fear for loyalty. Those words stay longer than he does. Your daughter is born in August. She weighs 7 pounds, 9 ounces. You hold her for exactly 18 minutes. Then your phone rings. A dispute in Queens cannot wait. You tell yourself family understands. Family does understand. That is the tragedy. Your wife stops asking when you'll be home. She already knows the answer. Carlo Moretti keeps applying pressure. His earnings rival yours. Rumors spread that he deserves your position instead. You begin checking mirrors. You begin changing routes. You begin trusting nobody. Loneliness arrives quietly. It eats dinner beside you. Your doctor warns about your heart. Cholesterol, 264. Blood pressure, 156/102. He says something must change. Nothing changes. Power keeps expanding. Your world keeps shrinking. Level 6, the Consigliere. The boss closes the office door. Only 2 chairs remain. You are 42 years old. He offers you one. You accept. You become the family's Consigliere. No longer the strongest. No longer the richest. Now you become the voice everyone hears before impossible decisions. Advice becomes your weapon. Silence becomes your armor. Captains bring problems. Lawyers bring indictments. Politicians bring opportunities. Every conversation begins with trust. Every conversation ends with doubt. You spend more time reading court filings than counting cash. RICO statutes. Wiretap transcripts. Grand jury testimony. One careless sentence can destroy 40 years of work. Your mind never rests. Neither does your body. Carlo Moretti is arrested after a 6-year investigation. 23 federal charges. He faces life. He refuses to cooperate. You respect him. You also wonder how long anyone can resist. Your son graduates high school. You miss the ceremony. Again. He doesn't complain. He simply stops inviting you. That hurts more than any indictment. The boss now depends on your judgment. One recommendation can save a business. One recommendation can end a friendship built over 30 years. People call it influence. You call it isolation. Your father dies at 71. Inside his dresser you find the old warehouse badge from your first job. He kept it. All these years, you stand alone after the funeral, realizing he never approved of your life. But he never stopped loving you. For the first time since taking the oath, you wonder whether those are two different things. Level 7. The Underboss. The courthouse steps are crowded. Cameras follow every movement. You're 48 years old. You wear a gray suit. You never look up. The boss's trial begins today. 42 counts. Racketeering. Extortion. Conspiracy. The courtroom fills before sunrise. Reporters already know your name. You become Underboss by necessity, not celebration. The family still earns nearly $14 million each year. Half the captains answer to you directly. Every decision carries consequences across 5 boroughs. You sign less paperwork. You carry more weight. The FBI arrests 2 soldiers before lunch. One disappears into silence. One starts talking. That difference keeps you awake. You meet with attorneys. You meet with union leaders. You meet with businessmen who pretend they have never met you before. Everyone protects themselves first. You finally understand why. Your daughter graduates college. You watch through a live stream. The signal freezes. So does the smile on your face. Your wife no longer argues. She sleeps in another bedroom. She says loneliness arrived years before she noticed. You have no answer. Then the verdict arrives. The boss receives 27 years. He looks directly at you before deputies lead him away. No speech. No instructions. Just one glance. You inherit everything. You inherit everyone. You inherit every enemy. You thought reaching the top would finally bring security. It only removes the person standing in front of you. Level 8. The boss. The office is silent. Every chair faces yours. You're 53 years old. Nobody sits first. They wait for you. You become the boss. Every captain stands when you enter. Every dispute ends with your decision. Every dollar eventually passes beneath your name. Power feels absolute. Reality is not. You no longer collect money. You allocate it. Construction companies. Waste management. Restaurants. Nightclubs. Real estate. Nearly 200 people depend on your judgment, whether they admit it or not. You build an empire. You stop living inside it. Meetings replace streets. Lawyers replace soldiers. Accountants replace old friends. Your calendar fills 6 months ahead. Your family disappears one dinner at a time. Your doctor orders another scan. 3 blocked arteries. Stress-induced hypertension. He says retirement could add 10 years to your life. You laugh. There is no retirement. Carlos' son now leads another crew. He remembers every story about his father. He remembers who gave the recommendations. He never raises his voice. Those are the dangerous ones. Your grandson is born in November. You see him 2 weeks later. He reaches toward you. Your phone rings. You hand him back. The room falls quiet. The chair grows larger every year. You grow smaller inside it. Level 9. The commission. A private dining room waits upstairs. 6 empty glasses surround the table. You're 62 years old. Every face has changed. Every story sounds familiar. You now sit among the commission, the highest level of organized leadership. Regional disputes. Multi-state operations. Long-term strategy. Men once considered legends now ask for your opinion. You have arrived. You have outlived almost everyone. Vincent died 6 years ago. The old boss died in prison. 3 former rivals now exist only in newspaper archives. You still remember their voices. That surprises you. Money no longer motivates you. Respect no longer satisfies you. Survival becomes the only remaining currency. Your son owns a successful accounting firm. He never tells clients your last name. You understand why. He learned silence from you. Just not the way you intended. One evening you visit your parents' old neighborhood. The social club is gone. The warehouse where you earned $18.25 an hour is now luxury apartments. Even the streets look unfamiliar. You finally understand something Vincent tried to teach decades earlier. No organization lasts forever. No empire escapes time. No man outruns memory. People still fear your name. Almost nobody knows you. Those are very different things. Level 10. The last father. Rain hits your windshield. You count 3 prescription bottles. Your phone stays silent. You are 74 years old. The rain sounds familiar. So does the silence. Your security driver waits outside your house every morning. He has protected you for 11 years. Neither of you says much anymore. There is little left to discuss. You officially step away. Not because you want to, because your body decides first. Your hands shake. Your knees ache. Your heart beats with mechanical precision after 2 surgeries and 1 pacemaker. The empire continues. Without you, you own houses. You own investments. You own memories worth nothing. Your wife passed away 3 winters earlier. Your daughter visits every Sunday. Your son comes on Christmas. You cannot blame them. You miss thousands of ordinary days. Those days were the expensive ones. One afternoon you drive through the old neighborhood. The social club has become a coffee shop. Young people laugh outside. A 20-year-old parks across the street. His rent is overdue. His phone stays silent. A well-dressed man walks toward him. The conversation lasts less than 30 seconds. The young man nods. He follows him inside. You recognize the look in his eyes immediately. Hope. The same hope that brought you here 54 years ago. You start the engine. You drive away without saying a word. Some doors never close. They simply wait for someone else to open them.